Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is Melissa here on the breakup deck. I did this little kind of quiz on my phone on Instagram, and here it is. It was, do you want to talk about codependency or self-esteem? And it looks like self-esteem won. So let's talk about self-esteem. This one is going to be complex because it just is complex, and you can't just learn, oh, bing, I got self-esteem all of a sudden. So basically what we're gonna do, let me shut my phone off, sorry, is we're gonna take a little baby step towards it. So when we have self-esteem, when we don't have self-esteem, we let people talk rude to us, belittle us, tell us we're not good at things, that we might think that we're fine at already. And we might even second guess ourselves, even though we know this. It could have happened in childhood where your parents just didn't give you any self-assurance that you were doing a good job when you were. It could be that you were picked on. It could be that you just don't think you're pretty and you've always just carried yourself kind of like, shy and low. It could be that you just, maybe that boy that you liked didn't like you back. It's all these things. So, to gradually get our self-esteem back, we have to work on finding that self-esteem within ourselves. Nobody can give that to us. It is something that comes from inside. So, think of it like this. We have to stop, even though we are conditioned to needing approval from a very young age. This is something that is very ego-based. We have to learn in our lives to not care about what other people think. I know that's a toughie, but it's a huge one. And when you learn how to do that, your whole life will change. So if somebody doesn't approve of you, if somebody doesn't like what you do, oh wow, just shrug it off. Like, you're becoming you. So if something happens this week, you're triggered, somebody doesn't like what you said, somebody doesn't like what you did, they might even come out and tell you, I didn't appreciate you saying that. I'm not saying be a jerk, but, consider their thoughts and their ideas, but this is not a reflection of you. This is something you did. Things we do are not all-encompassing I or us. And that's another thing, is our ego likes to make everything seem like it's us. So let's say we have a bad day. I'm a bad day Melissa now. It doesn't mean I am always having a bad day. It doesn't mean I'm always like this. It means that we go through moods, and sometimes, I might be a bitch that day. And I do get to be bitchy sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. In fact, that's fine. But you are like that a certain time. You are not always like this. So first of all, we have to separate the idea of us being certain things that we do. Okay, once we get to that point, then that is like a kicking off point of when we can really start realizing that getting outer approval is not needed. So for this week, let's just imagine that every time, and I know we don't like to be controlled, every time we let somebody else give us approval and we feel good or not, or disapproval or not, imagine yourself taking a piece of your body and handing it to that person and giving them that control, right? We don't want to do that. After so many of those times, what are we going to have left? So right now, we're going to hold our space, take up the space we are in. We're not going to need outer approval, and we're going to work on that this week. And I'm going to let a couple more days of this video go by without making another one, because I want you to fully get into this one and embrace it and have at least a few days to a week to really embody this one. Practice, experience what I'm talking about. And when you find yourself doing that, just have a little reminder, oh wait, this is what she's talking about. I have to keep all of me. I'm not giving my energy away. I'm not giving my self away. When you say your energy, it's literally you. So just imagine it. If you need more of a physical idea of that, imagine that giving pieces of yourself away. After a while, what can you do? Like, I hurt my foot a week ago. I never realized how much I needed that little piece of my foot. It really hurt. And so I've been limping all week. And so it's just like, this is kind of an idea of how to start building our self-esteem. And first, by building our self-esteem, we have to let go of the approval from others. Okay? So just work on that this week. And that's my dog to just end it right.